Okay.
I don't see it there yet.
Yeah, my father is going to refresh the page just to see if we're actually live here, and we'll get started.
Nothing.
Oh, right there. Yeah.
Okay, there
All
we
right.
go. Well, it sure delays. Quite a bit of a delay. So guys, we are outside currently.
Yeah.
It's still
Outside.
refreshing. So I have a very small window to do this chat. I have some family obligations with Dominic's mother and sister. We're gonna watch some volleyball this evening. So hopefully we get people into the chat. Don't have anybody yet. Well, watching. Well, that's me, one watching. So yeah, so we won't get too involved yet. But I guess people can watch this later, right? So,
Yeah. Yeah.
So, beautiful day in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Sun is shining. Hopefully, we don't get a train that passes by. We have train tracks right behind the house here, so and they go by frequently and blow the big whistle. So, hopefully on Sunday it won't be as bad. But we thought we'd take advantage of the weather and do a quick wipe down of the vehicle. So maybe I can get started doing that, and
Yeah.
and you can keep an eye on the chat and record as we go. How's
Yeah.
that? So we're just gonna do a mobile little sprayer because we don't really have water out. As you can still see, it's winter right now where we are. It's warmer, but we don't have the water running to the shop. And as you can see, the Ferrari is on its 4 wheels. So we've got it back together. So there's still things to do, especially the big paint job that we're still saving up for. But we have to tackle sticky buttons and recharge the air conditioning unit that we had to take apart when we repaired the front end, right? Remember it blew up in our face.
Right, yeah.
So now we're zombies because we have all this toxicity in our bodies.
Yeah.
So
all right.
Okay, so Dominic, I will switch with you and you can watch the computer and I'll do some wipe down. How about that?
All right. All right.
So we just got back in town.
Oh, let me switch cameras here. There we go.
Are you able to see if people are chatting, Dominic?
Yep.
Yeah? On the phone?
Yep.
Okay. So we just have a lot of dust
17 people watching.
We just have a lot of dust on the vehicle right now. So we're just gonna spray it down the best that we can. We're not using soap at all because we're not too worried about scratching it too much because it goes for paint one day. Just trying to get it looking a little bit better for everybody that's watching. So if you have any questions about our project, if you haven't already, like and subscribe. Dominic and I could really use some viewer hours. We have quite a few videos from basically the first day that I picked this up in Montana up until today, March, is it 2nd?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, March 2nd now.
People say, hi, yo.
Yo, how do you like the car that's getting wiped down?
Yeah.
We have ourselves a red and black Ferrari 458, a 2012. Body gaps aren't perfect, but that's going to get corrected. So if you have any questions about our project, have you been watching the project with us? We just thought we'd do a quick video. I mentioned earlier, nobody was on yet, that I have a small window of opportunity to do a live stream. I have to go watch some volleyball. Can't be all about Ferraris.
Oh.
Where's everybody from?
Yeah.
Again, this isn't perfect. It's just to get off the dust that's accumulated over the months. And we're not too worried about the paint finish because it will get corrected. And I promise you, I'm trying not to give you too many bum shots. I'm trying to stay frontal here. So yeah, we just finished getting back from some hockey. As you know, we're up in Canada, and that's seems to be what we do in the winter. And we might come across a train driving by. We are right next to some tracks, so we don't really hear it much anymore because that's another thing they'll have to fix. That's a little loose, but that will come off for paint anyway.
California.
Oh, somebody from California? Nice, we love it there. Kind of different lately. It's I don't know, you guys. So well, it's very expensive for us right now, just because of our dollar being so weak. But we usually go there, what, Dominic, maybe once, twice a year?
Yeah.
Yeah. We used to be able to go to Palm Springs, because we had a place there many, many years ago. So anybody got a Ferrari project going on or a dream to own a Ferrari? Any Canadians on board that want to buy this when we're done? Yeah, it's got a salvage title, but this car is going to probably be better than it was new. We've gone through with it and it's clean underneath. Got no issues that we know of right now. When we're completely done the project, we will take it to Ferrari and get it, well, we have to get the back parking sensors programmed, I think, because we added those. I remember talking to a gentleman in the US and he goes, you know what, if you have opportunity to put parking sensors in, put those, because it does make a world of difference. So they're in, but the system doesn't recognize that it came with those, so I think it has to be programmed, and I think that's why only error we get, besides the tire pressure monitor, is system not programmed, and I think that's because of the new sensors that are in. My son always says we should paint it red, but I think just to keeping it factory and just for cost, be a lot better just to keep it black. You know what, a black car still looks pretty darn hot when it's clean. We'll never wipe it down like this again, Dominic, after paint. Well, this won't be the last time, but just collected so much dust from us, hey?
Yeah.
Gonna get another rag. These disposable cloths are so much better than the paper rags back in the day. Anybody chatting?
Yep. Nice ride.
Yeah? Where's everybody from? Do they say?
No, not yet.
No? I'll have to pop the engine cover and show these guys what everybody loves about the Ferrari, and that's the engines, the styling and the engines.
Is that car faster than my Hellcat?
You know what? I've never driven a Hellcat. I hear they're fast, but I would say it's probably pretty darn close. You know, I haven't really seen too many Hellcats where we are. I know they're up here, but I don't see a lot of them. Did you buy brand new? The Hellcat? I heard they get stolen a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it seems to be a big problem with the cars getting stolen and ending up overseas. But yeah, the Hellcats seem to, I don't know what their security system is like on them, but I've heard that they get stolen.
It's used about 4 months ago, he said.
Oh, okay. Nice. You got a pretty good deal, low mileage. Well, it's getting cleaner. Looks a little bit better. I keep wiping this and this just won't go away. So this is really the biggest damage that's on the car. The guys that are going to paint it, they said, no worries. They'll pull it, get it built up, and it'll be fine. They're not going to use a lot of filler. They're going to be able to do it with what they have there, the aluminum.
Yeah, 2016, $48,000 with a 14,000 miles.
Wow, nice.
Or, yeah, miles or mics.
Probably miles.
So,
yeah,
probably
they go by
miles,
miles
yeah.
there, yeah. Yeah, I forget the mileage on this. I think it's about 35 or 40,000, so it's a higher mileage. But like I've mentioned before on other lives, we have touched base with the previous owner. Hopefully we'll get a video done eventually with Jason. I know he's up for it. We've just been busy trying to get this thing working. As you know, our recent struggles have been with a broken front caliper because the bleeder broke, as you may all know, and we couldn't drill it out successfully. We did on the other side, so we just had to save up money and get that replaced. So we got that done, and then the parking brake. We had it working a long time ago, and then I tried to calibrate it and it locked it into service mode, but we finally got that resolved also. Sound like somebody was here. Yeah, trying not to give too many plumber shots here with my bum. So, anybody else got any questions?
No, not yet.
How many watchers we got there, buddy?
5.
Ah, hey. Of course, we didn't really kind of pre-plan this. It kind of just said, "Oh, let's do a live." But yeah, I know it's not the most exciting, but it's better than us just sitting in chairs like we usually do. Okay, a little bit more wiping. Look at that beautiful windshield, hey? We do have a new one, but the guys doing the painting just said leave it out until we're ready for it. So the gaps are all pretty good. Sometimes I think this sits a little high, but I think that might be what
nice
happens
day
at
for
times.
a wash.
It is, it's gorgeous. Yeah. Gonna quickly do all the dust. There's one fender I still have to adjust a little bit, but I'll do that on a video. So our next video, we had it planned to get out, but then we just got busy, and then I went away with Dominic to play some hockey, or watch him play hockey, so it just slightly delayed.
When is it going in for paint?
We are hoping in April, maybe mid-April. Hopefully the budget's there. It's a little ways away, but we have sticky buttons that we want to address. And what else? Oh yeah, air conditioning we have to get done. And also the previous owner said there was an issue with the traction control coming on, and he was told by Ferrari of Dallas, that it was a gear selector issue. The buttons that are in the console, I guess they were giving some codes or something, so it's got to save up for those. Sorry guys, I sound short of breath. I'm still kind of getting over a cold.
It is a tiny bit cold in Edmonton.
Yeah, it's not extremely hot. Don't let the sun fool you. We're not going in bathing suits yet. Hey?
Yeah, no, not yet.
No. It's pretty rare that
t-shirts, t-shirts.
Yeah. Where you guys, if you were down in Dallas, you'd probably be wearing a parka, and we would be taking the top down. I don't know what it is in Fahrenheit. It's probably only 14 degrees Celsius right now. Hey there, little pony. So we did upgrade to some carbon fiber pieces here. They are not Ferrari factory ones, but they look pretty good. Okay. What do you guys think of the two-tone paint? Should we keep it red and black? So the hood, for people that haven't watched all the videos, this all came from Miami. The hood and the side panels. The bumper, forget where that came from, the bumper. Thinking maybe the Northwest region, maybe. I don't think it was Montana, I forget.
Is your dash free from all error codes now?
You know what? We have the tire pressure, but they are working. I think we just have to drive it for it to get calibrated. They were working and then they stopped. And only other thing is the system not programmed. And I think that's the parking sensor module that we put in, and it's not recognizing it as an option that it had from factory. So I think Ferrari have to program that in. It beeps, but it doesn't come up on the dash. So I think the system just needs to be told that it belongs. We're hoping. So, but other than that, all the AVH error, the automatic vehicle hold is gone. Airbag issues are gone. Yeah, everything else seems to be good. When I get done with the wipe down, we'll open up the engine compartment and show the interior. Maybe we'll do the roof. Open it up. Hey?
Yep.
Show everybody what it looks like with the convertible top down. I'm pretty sure it still works. It did last time, hey?
I think so, yeah.
Never had an issue with that, knock on wood. So is everybody subscribed? It'd be great to watch. I know we always say, okay, we know our first videos probably weren't Academy Award winners, but I don't think any YouTubers are. But we do feel they've gotten better over our time, our effort with the YouTube production. I'm sorry if I'm breathing a little heavy. Too much pasta this weekend. Kind of cheated on the diet, Dominic. Happens when you go to hockey tournaments. You end up eating out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Oilers won last night, so that was good for us.
Yeah.
Just gonna grab a new rag. I'll be right back, Dominic. Again, the car isn't gonna be perfectly clean. But it's better than what it was, hey?
Yeah, way better. Looking shiny.
Yeah, the black does look good when it's clean.
I would still prefer red though.
I know you would, but oh, the dent there. It wasn't from us. Okay, now I'll just quickly do the rims here. Remember, we got those redone. That's in a video. We didn't show the process, but the owner is someone I went to high school with who owned the company, and I didn't know that until I went to pick them up. Did a good job. They look good. Again, everybody, these are 488 rims, so I think I've figured out the tire sizes I need that will work with the speed sensors to not fool the ABS system into going into maybe a error mode or limp mode. I know TJ Hunt was just possibly having issues like that with his 488. But yeah, I don't know if I can get away with these sizes or not, but I think they're slightly above the tolerance that the computer will be happy with. So I just have to adjust the tire size to match what the normal 458 rims would be. Okay. Not perfect, but perfect for now. Any questions? Anyone?
Nope.
How many people we got?
4.
Oh, darn it. think
I've got 235s on the front and 315s on the back of mine.
Oh, okay. And are they the 458 rims or 488 rims?
Seems to work well.
Oh,
Said,
okay.
yeah.
And with the 488 rims? That's
258 rims. Or no, 458.
oh, 458 rims. Yeah, the 488 ones are a different offset. So that's the issue that it has. So right now these are the normal size for 488s, and it's, I think, playing a little havoc with the speed sensors. I might get away with it, but I was wondering maybe that traction control issue that Jason, the previous owner, was talking about, maybe it was more because of the size of tires. We haven't really driven it far to really know. It seemed like there was an issue when we were in 7th gear, so I wonder if that was any problem just because of the speed that we were going. There's that new caliper. Beautiful.
Aren't they 2 inches front and 2 inches back?
You know, I don't know the exact measurements. I have them all written down. And I just did a lot of reading. And I think the rear tires, I forget. There's one that I can stay the same size as the 458. But the other, I think it's the rears I have to slightly change because of the offset. I don't know the exact measurements. I'm not really a tire or rim guy, but just from what I've read, there's suggestions to just go with a different size tire to kind of make the computers happy. We'll keep you updated on that. So we do have the panels here, but we haven't put them on because there's no reason to. Okay, and I'll pop the engine. Oh, thanks. It's a little dusty. We had this thing so perfect too, didn't we?
Yeah.
It was.
I think like last summer or last year of summer,
Yeah.
we had it sparkling.
So perfect. And we live on country roads, so anytime we go out, we're gonna get dust. So we love our acreage, but if we could change anything, it would be to get a paved road. But some folks don't want a paved road where we live, so, you know, I'll just do a quick wipe.
Do you have a carbon fiber side skirts?
We don't, no. And, you know, we would love more carbon fiber, but with our budget right now, we're kind of way over budget. So we just have to kind of keep that simple a little bit right now. But you know what? You never know. Things might change. But I'm not going to go too crazy on this right now because, well, maybe I will. Maybe later I will. I love a clean engine, and I think most Ferrari owners do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just the darn gravel roads here. And I was surprised how much dust gets in. It's crazy. And of course, to really clean there, you have to take the roof back, and there's a lid you take off, and then you can get at the engine really well. But it looks better, hey?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, maybe we'll spray a little bit in there, get the dust. Well, yeah, it's a pretty clean setup. We had it spotless, so really only dirt that's on there right now is dust.
And more dust.
Dust and more dust, yeah. Actually pretty darn clean, this car. Like I said, we cleaned all the aluminum with aluminum cleaner. All the suspension looks brand new. So if we lived in a paved area of the country, this thing would be spotless still. So someone, yeah, so someone does have a 458 that's on the chat right now, right? I think that's...
Yeah, I think so,
So
yeah.
we were talking tires. So that's cool. What year is your 458? Hopefully they don't want to paint in here because it has all the original stickers and it's actually pretty good shape here.
2012 Italia.
Oh, okay. So same year as ours, just non-spider. Awesome. You know, I like the spiders and I do like the Italias because I do like the roof line on the Italias, but I also like the top down. So we came close to buying an Italia, but then we got this one. So okay, let's do the roof. Let's show the front,
or
our frunk. Hopefully I can get it to work. Frunk is in there. So this is actually pretty nice and clean. It's got the manuals, the air compressor, our car cover. Everything is all nice together. It's still pretty clean. This will all get perfect when we're done with the car, but everything lines up pretty nice. I don't think you can tell it was crashed, eh? Once it's going to be painted.
Oh yeah. It's going to be really good.
Yeah.
How much disassembly is needed for paint?
I think they're just going to take off the, they might take off the fenders, the bumpers, and the side skirts and all, and the hood. But I'm not too sure how far they go, but I think they're going to go pretty deep on it. So they're pretty meticulous. They usually do hot rods, but they have done some Ferraris and or Lamborghinis, I believe, and Porsches. So hey, let's see if the roof works here, hey? Can find the key. All right, you got a nice wide shot of the roof going down, Dominic.
Oh, okay.
Don't need this. There we go. So that's one more thing that we still have to do is a little bit of a leather repair. The dash here, can't really see too well because of the cracking in the windshield, but the top portion here has shrunk, so that's pretty common, but it's something that we still want to look at. But other than that, you know, the interior probably needs a little bit of a cleaning after all this, and we are going to do the sticky buttons, right?
Yeah.
We're going to try and do them like normal guy supercar did. They're processed with borax. We're going to try that, and then some paint just to see if we can do it that way. If it doesn't work out, then maybe we'll send them off and get them done. But you know, the proper way would be the best way, but it's also thousands and thousands of dollars, right? And so again, budget wise, we're trying to make it as good as new. And yeah, but other than that, you know what, interior is nice and good. No big rips in the seat except for one little area that's separated here. And I think that's something we're going to take to an upholstery place and get that looked at, see if they can snap that back in. But yeah, other than that, we look at all this gunk here, Dominic, when we did the this portion, all the old sticky button residue on our glass. That stuff is just crazy. Yeah, it's too bad Ferrari. I think the new ones, do they still have sticky button issues? I don't know, like F8s and all that stuff. They might.
So. Yeah.
I don't know.
I think they do.
Yeah, I think they do too. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's Not going to go too deep here. There's our charger for the lithium battery. Juice My Ride is the charger. They plugs right into the factory port. I do want to get some new buttons here. These are good, but the roof and the back window ones are pretty ugly. So either I clean them up, which I might, or just order new ones. But then the next owner will have sticky button issues again, right? So maybe it's just better to clean them up correct and get it done. But yeah, no. Other than that, how does it look with the roof down?
Oh, it looks fabulous. That looks good.
Yeah. Okay. What do you guys think? She look good? Looks pretty good to me. And what do you guys think about after we're done with like the PPF film? Get it done right away. I wouldn't mind getting a film put on it right away, and then it's protected, because up in Canada our roads aren't as clean as they are in California, Arizona. Always lots of little bit of gravel. So, you know, to save a $20,000 paint job, I think it might be just a wise choice to get it fully covered in PPF, and then we're done.
You need to wait about 30 days.
Oh, is it? Okay, we'll probably do that.
Then you can put PPF on.
Oh, okay. So we'll probably do it. You let the paint harden, right?
Yeah.
Let it gas off, I guess, or vent, or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, guys, that's the car. You know, except for the body work, it's come together quite nicely. Yeah, it's, like I said, it's a little dirty still, but it's pretty good. What time is it, Dominic?
I think it's 4:16.
Oh yeah, I better get going. So, yeah, guys, so that's our video. Sorry, I do have to get going. I have family obligations with, like I said, with my daughter and my wife, to go watch my daughter play volleyball. So I got to pull this back into the garage, and maybe we can get that on video before we go. Hey, Dominic?
Yeah.
I'll make some room and I'll park it.
Okay.
I'll open up the garage. Yeah, it looks good. Let's start this bad boy up. There's our parking brake off, and here we go. Just gonna go backwards a bit. There we go. I'll come and do the roof later tonight.
Okay. That looks good.
Yeah, looks wicked when it's clean. Okay, guys, so apologies we can't chat a little bit longer, but thanks for joining us. Maybe, yeah, please reach out, like and subscribe. We answer most of all our, I guess, content that people send to us. If you have questions or anything like that, but yeah, pass it around that we're looking for subs and viewing hours. So hate to say it over and over again, but it's a tough market, this YouTube stuff. So
Yeah.
again, thank you so much for supporting us and joining us this evening. And if you're watching this later, hopefully enjoy it. All right.
All right.
Take care, guys. Bye.